Hey there everybody, I'm continuing on my new exploration character series. So far I've talked about Low Sec and Null Sec, and now it's time to talk about Wormhole space. If you're using the safest pathway into Null Sec, you are already going through wormholes. And you already know that wormholes are very dangerous. There's absolutely no indicators of how many people are present in the system. And that means that you can never let your guard down when you're in Wormhole. It's not really that much of a problem if you follow all the precautions. And I don't want to dissuade anybody from exploring wormholes, but in this video I'll talk about why it may be better to explore Null Sec if you're just looking for regular Data and Relic sites. The ship fit that I'm using is exactly the same as in the last video on exploration in Null Sec. It's a standard T1 exploration frigate, outfitted with both the pinpointing and range-finding arrays in order to scan down sites faster. Speaking of the sites, a wormhole will typically have a long list of cosmic anomalies. Now that's a good thing on one hand, because the chances are high that you'll find something that you're looking for. But on the other hand, an overwhelming majority of the sites will not be Data and Relic sites, and of those you're not guaranteed that they will be without sleepers. There's absolutely no way to tell which site is which until you scan it down, meaning that you'll have to spend a considerable amount of time trying to figure out what each cosmic anomaly is. Granted, you don't have to scan it down to 100%, but it still will take a lot of your time going through every single cosmic signature. In that respect, Null Sec wins out. Very few systems will have as many cosmic signatures as you find in a wormhole, so it's much faster to scan down the system completely. The only Data and Relic sites available are without NPCs in them. Notable exception to that are the sleeper cache sites, which are rather rare. And most importantly, you do not have to scan down your exit from the system. The stargates are right there for you to travel through, so there's less time spent on scanning by ignoring the results that are wormholes. And of course, safety-wise, you can always see who's in local. If you're the only person in the system, you can let your guard down a little bit. You don't frantically have to use your D-scan looking for ships in the area. As soon as somebody comes into the system, they'll show up in local. Now whether you're trying to find a Data or Relic sites in the wormhole, or you're trying to find a safe passageway into Null Sec, you still have to go through all the signatures. Definitely start ignoring the cosmic signatures that are useless to you as soon as you know what they are. There's absolutely no need to spend time scanning them down to 100%. The list will slowly shrink. You may notice that I'm still using the old map for scanning right after the Mosaic release. Now I really like the new map. I was using it as soon as it became available as a beta version, but the scanning feature of the map is not completely polished yet. I still find it faster to use the old map. It could be a force of habit, but the scanning user interface in the new map is still a little bit glitchy in my opinion. So I'm sticking with the old map for now. Now when you're looking for Data or Relic sites to run in your T1 exploration frigate in a wormhole, you have to pick the sites that mention the known pirate NPC corporation. Otherwise, anything with words like forgotten or unsecure, and perimeter or frontier or core, all of those are sleeper sites. Those are impossible to do without the combat fit. Warping into one, you can see right away that sleepers are present. If I was to warp in at 0 to this site, the sleepers would start targeting me right away. The site with the known NPC Pirate Corporation in the name is just your regular site. There are no NPCs here, and you can freely start cracking open the containers. You just have to keep a close eye on the D-scan. The rest is just the same as in Null Sec. But unlike in Null Sec, where you can see who exactly is present in the system, in a wormhole you never know who's coming for you and when. The D-scan only protects you so much. First and foremost, somebody could be cloaked, and you will never see them approach until it's way too late. Or you could be completely immersed in a hacking minigame, forgetting to use the D-scan, and a couple of seconds is all it takes for somebody to land on grid. That's exactly what happened to me when filming this video. But thankfully I had 2 warp core stabilizers fitted on my ship. That let me get away in one piece. I also noticed the other player as soon as they landed on grid, so I could react in a timely manner. If I was exploring in Null Sec, I likely wouldn't be running the sites unless I saw nobody else in the system. But in the wormhole space, it's very tough to tell who else is in the same system as you, so you're a lot more vulnerable when hacking the containers. Majority of your attention is on the minigame, so you may not notice a ship warping towards you, and if that ship is cloaked, then you won't see it until it's right next to you. That alone makes Null Sec safer than wormhole space for the Data and Relic sites. It's not that I want to discourage you from exploring the wormholes, I just want to point out that you have to be more cautious than usual. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm about to wrap up this series in a few more episodes. In the next one I'll finally be flying the Astro, and I'll be outfitting it for high-sec combat sites. Stay tuned! Leave a comment on this video if you have any questions or suggestions about wormhole exploration. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one. Safe exploring out there!